It's opening day. It's the greatest day of the year. You know, we've said it for many, many years in a row. The coined phrase came from my dad, I believe, is who started telling me this, but you only get so many opening days in your life. And so we hold this one near and dear. I've got a couple friends that are going through some hard times. One of them, my buddy Tyler in North Carolina, is a good friend of mine, and he was recently diagnosed with cancer, and he and his buddies had a big old trip planned to go to Idaho and chase bulls, and unfortunately he's not gonna be able to go this year. So this year's a little extra special in my mind because we can't take for granted little things like our health, the chances to get up in the mountains and the woods while we're still able to. And so Tyler, I'm thinking about you, brother. Keep your fight going. And then another really good friend of mine, Cole, who used to work for me, was given a terminal diagnosis for his cancer, which is super heavy. He's a young guy. He's had to battle it multiple times, and this is fortunately the second time. And I'll tell you, his attitude and his grace and his humility during this process is super inspiring, even though he just got dealt the worst hand you could be dealt. So Cole, thinking about you as well. Again, it allows you to shed some of that random stuff that may be bothering you in your life and just focus on what's important. So today in the season, I'm gonna keep Tyler and Cole in my head when I'm up here and just enjoy what it's all about. And if you get a deer or get an elk or whatever, that's just icing on the cake. So stay strong, fellas, and let's go have some fun on one of the greatest days of the year.
Morning.
What's up, big dog? How'd you sleep?
Actually looked really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Good. Guys, good morning. It is opening day here in Utah. And look what I've got in my hand. It's always such a surreal feeling when the hunt's finally open. I mean, it's been 6 months since hunting season last, but you think about it and prepare and get ready, and before you know it, it's always just here. And here it is, once again. Like I was saying yesterday in yesterday's video, we never know what this series is going to bring. We never know what the day-to-day thing's going to bring, but we're hoping to have lots of fun, hopefully bring you guys a lot of entertainment, hopefully learn some stuff ourselves, which then for you guys will learn with us, and just go out and experience Mother Nature with our buddies and with you guys. And so that's the plan for today, and hopefully that just continues out throughout the season. But let's go get this thing started, shall we, Martin?
Let's do it.
All right. There we go. We made it, bro.
This is the spot.
That's a stand. There's your setup. We're just gonna get our stuff, guys, and get in the tree stand, and we don't really have any time to kill, so we'll see you up top. Good morning, guys. Like I said, it's August 15th, opening day of Utah Archery Deer and Elk, and I'm with my buddy Joel.
What's up, guys?
AKA Whitetail Fit. Joel's joined me on this hunt 2 years. He's been out here twice, and this year he's finally got more time to put in, so I set up an extra tree stand. We've got like 4 bucks that are shooter bucks have hit this camera this summer. 2 of them consistent. Pretty cool backstory to the 1 4-point that we'll share with you when we have a little more time. So shooting light and daylight's coming quick. We're gonna get ready to sit and wait, guys. Welcome to the best season yet, 3.0. Let's do this.
Let's go. Yeah. A couple other hunters and a couple hikers so far. They stick out like a sore thumb. They still have the red headlamps on, and they were skylined, which doesn't really matter right now because it's before shooting light. But you can see them real well. But I'm not worried about it because sometimes when you have public land hunting pressure, you just need to try to leverage that pressure to your advantage. first Lite. So far we've only seen one doe. We've seen more humans than we have deer, which is not a great sign. So I think we're gonna make a move while it's still early and go get some eyes on another little basin. Hopefully Casey and Eric and those guys have found something, or at least a little more action than we have where we are. So we're gonna make a move.
Guys, we're like spotting all the deer. We've seen, what, 5, 6 bucks, 3 does now. It's pretty good. We just haven't found the big one, or a good one. We're looking for the big one, but we'll take a good one. But there are a lot of deer out right now, which is always fun. The problem is with this spot is it doesn't take long, and then the sun's beating right on this face. And then typically, when that happens, the deer go into hiding pretty quick. But we've got probably another like 35-40 minutes of good glassing before that sun really pokes out. So hopefully we can find something and make a play, or make a plan, I should say. But they are out and about today, which always makes it a little more fun.
Well guys, it's been super slow so far this morning. Seen more people for sure than deer. So we're gonna check a few cams. Sounds like Casey and Martin have seen some bucks. Not sure about Eric and Joel yet. So we'll see what we got here. Dude, that might be my guy from last year.
Really? Is he that tall?
Yeah. Got a little kicker.
Yeah.
Some stuff going on there.
Dude, that's a cool buck.
That frame looks super similar. Not a ton of activity on the cam. There was one buck came through on the 10th, so 5 days ago. I'm pretty sure he's a deer that I was chasing last year. Some similarities there. Looks like he threw a little kicker and gained a point on one side, but he's got tall character. Pretty cool buck. Other than that, not a whole lot on there. So I've got a couple more cams we're gonna check throughout the day. See if we can get a better read of what's been going on around here, and hope that we get a little lucky. It's kind of tough. These hunts are mentally taxing because you have like the early morning window and the late evening window, and honestly everything in between of that is usually a dead zone. We've just never had a chance to like go spot and stalk a buck because they typically peel into these big aspen patches, and it's near impossible to get in there without just completely ruining the whole basin. So long days.
Well, we've come to the part of the day that we don't know what to do. Seems to me the deer have gone into the trees about 45 minutes, an hour ago. Nothing's really moving. So you can either A, sit out in the glass, which for whatever reason up here doesn't usually pay dividends. It just, they go into the thick stuff and can't see them. Or D, go back to camp and take a little nap. Make sure you're refreshed for the afternoon hunt. Martin, what do you want to do? A, B, C, or D?
I'd like to sit in glass, but it's so hard.
It is, especially when that sun starts beating on you.
I'll either end up taking a nap here at camp, one of the two.
That's very true. I almost just want to go on a hike and go explore something new, but I don't know where that is.
Well, it's 9 o'clock. We didn't see any deer today. Nothing in the stand. Nothing came in at all. So we're gonna climb down. They've been hitting early. We're just kind of going based off the trail cam times, and they were hitting at 8 o'clock last time. So we're gonna get down. We're gonna check the trail cam, see if they've been on it lately since I put out that new critter lick. And we'll kind of go from there, but we might still hunt or just go to camp and see what the other guys saw. Pretty mellow opening morning for us. Is what it is, man. That's what it is. That's hunting for sure. So I'm excited to check the camera though and see what's up. Yeah, let's bomb down. Get down out of here. Well, at least there's some good news on the camera. We got a new 3x4 that came rolling in.
He was there at 9:16. And then a 4-point, that's been there all summer. He was there at like 8. I really feel like it'd be best to sit until 10. So maybe we'll start doing that from now on. But that last camera pool had a shooter buck like every 4 days. Before that, it was like every 5 to 7 days. So just a waiting game. If you're gonna sit stand, you really gotta commit to it. We're gonna push up to camp and see how the other guys did. Hopefully they got into something. So up we go.
All right, so just checked trail camera number 3. The last time the funky buck was on this camera was on July 30th. So we've caught him July 30th, August 5th, August 10th. Today is August 15th. So he's kind of hit and miss a little bit. He was like that last year too. I'm pretty convinced it's the same deer that was running around here last year that I was chasing, but that's kind of it. There's not really any other mature deer on the trail camera. Lots of little bucks, some does and stuff. Kind of hoping that we'd get a glimpse of a little better quality. I don't know what it is, but years ago the quality seemed to be significantly greater than it has been the last few. So Logan and I are gonna grab some lunch, maybe grab a nap, and then get back to glassing this evening. Like we said before, the days are really long in between hunts this time of year, so not a whole lot going on. Temperatures have increased significantly, and our only play is to eat or sleep. Could be worse.
Man, we didn't see a deer. Well, he saw a deer.
I saw
like a flash
I saw
of a
like
deer.
the body of, and honestly, the flash that I did see, it looked like a little bit bigger body deer, but it was like, you know where the tree stands out? It's like higher up in that, on that face.
Yeah.
And it was just like right up in the corner. I could just see him move a little bit, and by the time I got my binos up, he was gone. But I kept hearing something on that face, like crashing around, like it would feed a little bit, kind of run down the hill, feed a little bit type deal. But he never showed up, and we never saw him. So we didn't see any deer. I mean, other than that was it. So
Yeah.
Why
Sit
don't
in
they
the stand,
do
man.
what
You
they're
gotta
supposed
commit.
to do every day?
I know, I just wanted to see a deer. Literally, I was like just waiting to see like the feet.
Yeah.
Because you can't see a lot.
just like anything, just give me a doe.
Just give me something.
Well, it's that time of the day. We're headed back out. We came back after the morning. We napped really hard. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't napped like that probably since I was forced to back in preschool. I slept for about 2.5 hours, which I usually don't ever take naps, but it felt amazing. So the plan is today, or tonight, we really don't, we have plans, but they're really shots in the dark is what we're gonna be doing. Eric's going down to his little setup he's got right below camp, which he's trying to kill an elk off of it. He put some salt in there about 2 weeks ago. He's got one big bull that hit it a few times, so he's gonna go to try that. This morning, you guys saw, me and Martin found that 3-point, which he's in a good spot. Typically, when they're there in that location, they'll come out to what we call the shooting tree. So Joel would really like to shoot that buck. So he's going there, and then I'm going to what we call the middle ridge. Really with no play besides if something shows up, and they do that sometimes. Sometimes there won't be any deer on the middle ridge, and all of a sudden one evening we're glassing, we're like, buck, middle ridge. So I'm just gonna go sit there, just sit in the pines, see what we can do. We're trying to figure things out. Every year it's kind of new, but it is opening day, so a lot of things could be going on. A lot of other hunters could be bumping things around, so we're just gonna spread our wings, and hopefully we fly. Okay, come with us. Come go on a fly with me. So Martin just got on the radio. He located the big buck from last night. He's not far from me. He's like 450 yards straight across, but I'm about to make a big loop and try to get on the same elevation as them. Eric is actually down at the bottom. He's gonna go around the other way and get to the escape route that they went last night. If they do what they did last night, Eric might have a shot. If they go the other way, I could possibly be in position to get a shot. But we have something going, which is exciting. But I got to cover a lot of country in a short amount of time.
Well, it sounds like the guys spotted the big buck. And before that, I had already left the meadow, so I decided to bomb up this ridge and kind of backdoor them just in case they do what they did last night, or if Casey gets on a stalk and bumps them, I'll kind of be the escape route. So I think I have to go up this ridge just a little higher and I'll get set up. So we got everything ready. Got the bow, got the GoPro, got the vlog cam. Let's go. Sounds like Casey's in position, which is awesome. So hopefully they feed right to Casey. That'd be perfect.
Check out that body difference on those two bucks. I mean, the big 4-point is bedded, and he's already significantly bigger than that 2-point that's standing above him. It's getting close to about 8 o'clock now. The boys are still in position, and the bucks haven't moved much. They're in a really difficult spot to get any closer, and we don't really want to force anything tonight because it is 2 for 2 on seeing that buck over there. So we'll play it safe, and if we get a shot tonight, awesome. If not, we'll be back tomorrow.
Bucks just stood up. Small buck just stood up. Still 145 yards from them. But if they feed on this elevation, I'm on the same elevation as them. If they feed this way, I'll have a play. We only got about 45 minutes of light left, so anything can happen at this point. Mark just had the big buck just got up, but I haven't been able to see him yet, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait and be patient. If we don't get a shot tonight, I think these bucks will be back tomorrow, so definitely don't want to bump them. I mean, your only hope would be the angled downwards. Or your camera aids and just fucking ran up that backside. I could stay here and like call you and go higher.
Well, tonight was way better than last night from a glassing standpoint. Saw a handful of bucks, a couple does, 3 coyotes, 2 of which were chasing this group of deer. It was just like probably 200 yards away from us, so it's kind of dark out, but Logan might have got some of it with the long lens. The 4-point initially I thought was like, ooh, that's a good one. But the more we looked at it, I was like thinking to myself that that's not really what I'm looking for. So here's the thing. You gotta go after what gets you excited. That crazy 3-point with all the trash and knobby stuff, he would get me excited for sure. But that 4-point to me just seems like a younger deer. And I'm not like in desperation to try to fill my tag. Got a lot of meat in the freezer. I'm enjoying myself. Decided not to make a move on that guy. But if we see that 3-point in the morning, different story for sure. Hopefully Casey and Eric and Joel had a little luck. We haven't heard a word, so no idea if they had success stocking in on that big 4-point. But I would say overall it's been a great opening day. Beautiful weather, beautiful country, seen some deer, checked some trail cameras. Not much more you can ask for, so we're gonna head back, whip up some dinner.
Did you just do a whip?
We're gonna whip it up, and then we're gonna eat it, and then we're gonna go to bed and do this thing all over again. That's the beauty of hunting season. Just keeps going and going and going and going. So thanks for sticking with us on day number 1 of the season. We'll check back when Logan's whipping up his concoction. He's gonna do a secret grab bag. Just pull into the bag and like whatever he pulls out, he has to cook. One of them is a creme brulee dessert. That'd be a real bummer if he picked that one.
Well, that's how it goes. The tortillas are right here. That's how it goes up here. We all got into position, and we were hoping that he would make a mistake and give one of us a shot, but as big bucks do, he didn't make the mistake. He went the one way he could go to escape us.
Yep.
And he lives to see another day, but I don't think he was too spooked. Do you guys?
No, he was solid. Like when I came up over that, where I was on the knob, I stalked down with my boots on about 100 yards, and then I took my boots off, stalked about another 100 yards, and the time frame between that, I got to that just like 60 yards from that low saddle, and I could hear him walking down the backside of the saddle.
On the other
like they'd already
side.
Crossed. You
Yeah.
know? If I was 5 minutes earlier, I think it'd have been 55 yards.
Game over.
Shot.
He lives to see another day, and we get another chance to hunt him, but it is dinner time. Everyone's got their own little dinner going. Martin's got some, what, canned chicken?
Yeah.
Canned chicken.
Light and simple.
Light and simple, like it. If you guys watched my Instagram story a few days ago, not once the video goes up, it'll be a while ago, but I was trying some new dishes there at the house. I was trying to eat healthy, and a lot of you guys said it looked disgusting, so I appreciate that, but I'm gonna do it. What I've got here,
Appreciate that.
what I've got is I've got some riced ideas.
Probably.
Buffalo Ranch risotto-styled riced cauliflower, guys. I mean, it's got like 6 grams of carbs is all. So I'm gonna do that in my Camp Chef Striker, and then I'm gonna throw in some Spam. Spam's just like, you know, staple up here. And then I'm gonna throw in some Chipotle tuna. Maybe throw in some cheese. And that's gonna be supper for tonight. I had it at the house and it was amazing. Logan was a hater and didn't like it, but I bet Martin would like it.
I'm not picky, as you can see. That's my dinner.
You know they sell those in bags that you don't have to carry a can up here, right?
I know.
What are you working with over here, Bri?
Damage has been done, bud.
Oh.
While you were catching up with your wife, I was like, it's time to eat. So I had a little tuna creations, chicken creations, zesty lemon pepper with some beef flavored ramen noodles. Now I'm about to eat one of these bad boys.
Ooh, those
for
are
some
favorite.
dessert. And that's my food for the day. And I gotta tell you, I'm still a little hungry.
Uh-oh, that light backpack isn't so nice now.
I have a ton of food too, but I don't know what the deal is. Burning mountain calories makes a guy a little more hungry. Just got a message from Casey. It sounds like that big 4 escaped the cavalry is what he said. He had him at 115, but he was walking straight away, and then it sounds like Joel had him cross over a ridge around 100 yards or so. So no luck for those guys either. I was hoping one of those guys would get an opportunity, at least like in shooting range kind of a situation. So.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's a new day. Logie, what are you gonna what are you feeling you're gonna get in the grab bag?
Can I just say something? I don't even really feel bad that they didn't shoot the buck tonight, because I just watched Joel's stories from last night, what they ate.
Oh, really?
Antelope steaks, like a full cast iron full. They threw some rice in there.
Of course they did.
Just throwing it in our face. So tonight's going to be mystery grab bag.
I like it.
We'll see what happens.
I'm about it.
There's different options in there, but we'll see what happens.
I hope you get a bad one. Is that bad?
What a mean thing to say,
Just
Bri.
kidding. Just kidding, Logan. I hope you pick the one you really like.
I hope I pull out a Little Caesars pizza somehow.
Totino's.
Totino's.
Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. I know what you're thinking. Is that a Sasquatch? No, that's just Logie Bear. Welcome back to Logie Bear's Backcountry Bakery, where we don't really do a whole lot of bacon. We just cook dehydrated food. Tonight's a special night. It's gonna be mystery grab bag night. Whatever I feel, I feel. Drum roll. What do we got here? Ha! This one looks like a real winner. We've got Backpacker's Pantry. This is mashed potatoes and gravy with beef. Sorry, Brian, no creme brulee tonight. So last night's meal had, I believe, 1,040 calories. This one only has 360. It says it serves 2, so let's get cracking. And I need 2 cups of water. Whoa. Look at that. Whoa. Pyrotechnics. Okay, here we go. Not fooling around. We're gonna fire this bad grill up, get to boiling. 1 strike, everyone knows the rules. Bam! We're boiling. Precision. Just spilled a little bit of boiling water on my leg, no big deal.
Ow!
We're gonna give that a quick stir. Just mild burn, no big deal.
Dude, we're making videos though, man.
Freaking Spielberg in this.
What do you think?
I'm gonna be honest, guys. So far, it's been a real bad experience, and I haven't even tasted it.
What did you give yesterday's?
Yesterday was 7.9.
7.9.
I burned my leg. It's just been pretty rough. Consistency is that of Play-Doh.
Okay, everybody knows the rules. 1 bite.
Oh wow!
It looks like straight baby food. Look at that. It looks like straight up like baby food. Look at that thing.
Does not look appealing.
Dude, and I have 2 of these.
That's not a very big bite.
Look at it's stuck to my spoon. Oh. Blop. Can I rate it just looking at it?
No, dude.
It's kind of even smells like cardboard. I'm saying it straight. Texture, awful. Flavor is decent. That's the only thing that I'm surprised by. Flavor isn't nearly as terrible as I thought it would be. Definitely notes of cardboard going on. Just can't get past that texture thing. It's a 4.9, that's a rating. Backpacker's Pantry, mashed potatoes, gravy with beef. Don't recommend it. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching today. I don't know what kind of footage those guys got, but it sounds like they had an opportunity to get close. Like Joel was at 100, Casey was at 115, it just gave him the slip. Me and Brian definitely saw a lot more animals tonight than we did the first night, so things are looking up, and that's just one day in the books. We have all day tomorrow and the rest of the season, so stick with us, guys. Thanks for watching today. If you're not already, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon so you can be notified when new BSY videos come out, and it's just the start of the season, guys. It can only get better from here. We'll see you tomorrow. I want to eat this peak so bad.